It's the Cable MTG Show.
But eventually I got there in the end, made sure it worked and all that. But then actually, like, getting into the car was harder than expected. Because even though they're, like, not that heavy, I mean, they're pretty heavy. It's like a piece of machinery. And I'm an old man with a bad back, but, like, it's so, like, fucking unwieldy. They're not designed to be lifted into your car. They're designed to be, like, pushed slowly over a surface, right? And I didn't bring my back brace because I'm a fucking idiot. Hiker Plop, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 71 months there. And then this morning, I rewrote a script for a video I'm going to be doing for YouTube. I think it's going to be sick. I think it's going to be a real good time. Strip Mine. I'm drafting that Strip Mine. This is officially not a Boros not a Boros stream. Sorry, Boros fans. Was it heavy? It was pretty fucking heavy. I can look up how much it fucking weighs. Yeah, how much did this thing weigh? My wife guessed it was like 100 pounds. It was an Arians Classic. 180 to 187 pounds. According to Google, which, you know, means fuck all these days. That's a lot to lift into a car with a bad bag, especially when it's fucking, like, weird, you know? Is it a 2 or 4 stroke? Just a 2-stroke. Just a 2-stroke. I kind of want to draft that Esika's Chariot. That's a cool card to play turn 2 off of Mana Vault, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. What's the maker of it? Arians. I wanted to get an Arians because, like, I was just, like, looking around at reviews online, and everyone's like, yeah, my Arians from, like, 1950 still works. I was like, that is what I want in a snowblower. And then I just went on the marketplace and found someone selling a model I wanted. It was in the price range that I wanted. Comet's so good, though. Did I just pass a Comet? Oh, that was your pick, Jinsaku. I see. Yeah, Comet versus Mox is close. I would take a Mox. I default to Mox because it's so much fun. Yamaha is better, but expensive. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I can't afford expensive. I'm replacing my deck this month. It's gonna cost like $8,000 of money that I sort of have. Oh man, being a homeowner is something else. A little Misty, maybe. A little Misty Rainforest here. Does it have an Arians engine or a Briggs and Stratton engine? I don't know. It's an Arians Classic. Whatever those have. Not impressed with the Briggs and Stratton batteries. By the way, I had a Briggs and Stratton lawnmower. And, like, every single battery I got for it died within, like, didn't even last a full season. I don't know if I'm going to get that brand ever again. You just had to do mold remediation. Yeah, that's fucking brutal. I had to do that when I first moved in here. Like, I literally couldn't be in the garage because it was, like, so moldy. And so I paid, like, $2,000. That was, like, the first thing that I did. When I was, like, looking at the house, I had, like, all these ideas. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to have space for a pinball machine. I'm going to remodel the bathroom. Then I, like, actually, like, lived here. And I'm like, okay, no, never mind. Taiga? We drafted a Taiga? Yeah, all right. There's worse cards, right? There's worse cards. Worse things to do with your time. What is mold remediation? Someone comes in and, like, strips out all the part of your house that has mold on it and replaces it and stuff. Is basement archery still a thing? No. So I think, like, about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I set up my archery outside in the back of the yard, shooting towards my house. So, like, if I miss, like, I would only hit, like, my my siding, right? But I got, like, an actual, like, archery target and stuff. And I found the corner of my yard where I could stand and shoot towards my house, where it's, like, the actual length, where if I was, like, at an indoor archery range, it'd be that distance. We made it to the Crane Eater month. 44 months? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, pleasantries. Might have a kid says Taiga for the eventual sneak attack. Maybe. Don't have anything we're sneaking right now. I'll draft this stupid plant worm. Oh shit! Hey Kai Storm, thanks for the 91 months. The first like week of playing the Arena Powered Cube, I was really perplexed. Because like green wasn't open all the time. Like other people were drafting green cards. I was like, what's going on? And then the 17 lands report came out. The 17 land stats come out, and now like green's just open every time, like it is on Magic Online. Because people down Magic Online have been drafting the Powered Cube for a while, right? Essentially. There's like 30 cards different or whatever, but it's basically the same cube. And green's always fucking open. So I was like really surprised when I came over here. Any expired ice with worm. I don't know what that means. This pack's sick. There's Skull Clamp if I want to draw cards. There's Fastbond if I want to do Fastbond stuff. We just had a Fastbond deck, though. I think that's like the best thing to do in green is Fastbond Strip Mine. If you get both of those. Yeah, we have the Strip Mine, don't we? Okay, give me the fucking Fastbond. Give me the goddamn Fastbond. The thing is, like, drawing cards with Skull Clamp is sweet, and channeling into Emrakul is sweet. It's very fucking hard for me to pass an Emrakul. But I think if you're in green, you have the Strip Mine, you want to do the Fastbond thing. I think that's the best thing to do in green. Personally. We can wheel the orb. Yeah, we can draft the orb. Passing the Ulamog, though. Sanguine Evangelist being the number 5 win card right now is hilarious to you, right? That is just objectively funny. Figure of Destiny being the 5th highest rated fucking gold card. And for the record, Figure of Destiny is not a high pick. Even the reason Figure of Destiny has that high of a win rate is because you only play it in Boros. You don't play, you don't play it in your red-green decks. You don't play it in like red-black aggro or whatever the fuck. It is only a Boros card, and that's why it's got a 60% win rate. Just by saying only play me in the best color combination. You usually cut Figure of Destiny from your Boros decks. Right, Real? Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's like, yeah, this is okay, I guess. Hoofta. I guess. You wish there was more way to display deck in MTG Arena? Yeah, I mean, there's the overlay. If you do this, you can see the deck better, but then I think the cards shrink too small. Like, this is almost too small for me to read. So I've just adapted to this weird-ass fucking side angle. I'm gonna grab Oko. We have a Misty Rainforest. It's pretty playable here. Solve some problems for us. Pack one, pick one. If I was given this pack, I would probably take Swords. Swords or Shieldred over Oko. But once you're already in green, right? Once you're already here, and you have the Misty. I'm going to draft Comet. I'm going to be 4-color. We're Omnoth colors now. Perfect. Does that mean I'm playing Guide of Souls? Just fucking throw it in here. We're not that aggressive, but we have a lot of like token production, which plays well with Guide, like the Chariot, the Comet, the Nantuko. All those cards play well with the Orboride too. I think Showdown has some like stupid high win rate because it's also only played in Boros. Yeah, it has like a 62% win rate. Showdown actually technically has a higher win rate than Comet right now, which is, you know, dumb. I think they just don't have enough data. So you get some weird stuff like that. Oh, Mox Diamond, let's go. Kayla, will you really take Mox Diamond over number 5 card in the format, Sanguine Evangelist? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. Taking Mox Diamond in my goddamn land recursion deck. Although we don't have a Crucible effect yet. Currently missing that. So Restless Ridgeline might help with the old mana. Wheel of Fortune might help with stuff. I'm going to take Enlightened Tutor. Currently we have Zuran Orb and Fastbond. If we get a Crucible, then Enlightened Tutor can just like help us put it all together, right? A little Golos action. Technically a way to find Fastbond. Or find Strip Mine, rather. Crab's a top performing card. Crab should be a top performing card. The card's fucked up. You drain a card from their hand, you almost always get something awesome from it. Our fixing is lacking a little bit, but the Mox Diamond helps a lot. I think it's going to be a good Deathrite Shaman, too. Even if we don't have a fetch or a Mox Diamond, we still have, like, Safekeeper to bin lanes if we really want to. Very hard for me to pass a currency converter, but I'm going to grab the Sacred Foundry. And we're just going to have, like, good mana, huh? Thinking about that Talisman, thinking about the Verge. I'm not huge on Verge. I'm going to turn the tunes up slightly. I hope that's fine for folks. I noticed that when I drink a bit, I tend to crank the tunes. All you want in life is to cast Crab, followed by Phantasmal Image. The best is when you Crab and you hit like your opponent's like clone or blink or something. It's so disheartening for them. Is this a deck I would want Currency Converter in? I would want Currency Converter in basically any deck. Currency Converter is at its best when you've got like some natural filtering, some natural loot effects. Because then you just like playing your Faithless Looting or whatever, or you're cycling your creature, you're land cycling, you know, and you just like get free 2/2s, right? That's awesome. But Currency Converter just as a card ensures that you just like never flood out, and that's valuable. That's a valuable effect to have, especially when the cost is so little. So one of my very favorite cards in the cube. I probably play it higher than most folks. Song's such a classic banger. It really is. Garbage plus Screaming Females. That's a hell of a combo. Currency Converter feels like a card specifically designed for cube, right? There's so many like decks that I've just like popped off with Currency Converter on and just like hard carried. And then I try to play it in Legacy and it's always like just not quite good enough. I think if Currency Converter was in Modern, I would fuck up some foils. I'm gonna grab Trop here over Ragavan. Ragavan's at its best when you can like kill the things in front of it, you know, to make sure it connects. Wordlike's like not that deck at all. I think it'd be a 1-mana 2/1 a lot of the time. But the Tropical really helps this like Oko Splash here. Could take the Flame Slash out of that pack, too. We really just don't have enough removal currently. Hey, nice watch streak there, Vienna. Is there a clip of my Crab plus Sublime Epiphany loop? There is not. My favorite Crab loop actually involved Ephemerate on Crab to hit my opponent's Time Warp as the only card in their graveyard. And then the Ephemerate blinked Eternal Witness to get back Ephemerate. And then I Ephemerated Crab to get back my opponent's Time Warp. And my opponent scooped. And I was just like so focused on like combining my cards and continuing that I didn't realize that I had an infinite loop. I was like, why'd they concede? That's a little early because they have this huge board, right? But you could literally deck them with that, you know, just like blinking the Crab every turn. We really need a Crucible of Worlds effect, but we're just not seeing one. Any of them. Is Atraxa castable? Sort of. I mean, we have Mox Diamond here for the black mana. But it's not really what we're doing. Tomorrow now says until. No Crucible of Worlds yet. There's like fucking 5 in the cube, it feels like. Seems like we should be able to get one of them, huh? The Pyro Springheart Dream is alive, right? Yeah, Pyrogoyf, one of the absolute best cards to clone if you ever get that chance. If you ever get to do that. Because each Pyrogoyf triggers every time a new one comes into play. Do I want an Elegant Parlor? Do I want an Uro? Is this an Uro deck? The issue with Uro here is we're not really filling up our graveyard. I guess Zuran Orb could, just by itself. Crucible X2, the new one in Ramanop. You're missing Ice Till. And is the room one not in here? Because that would be number 4. And then Red and 6 would be 5. You don't think the room's in? Okay. Just 3-4-ish then. But we have the Fast Bond and the Strip Mine. Who else would want the fucking Crucible effects? That's what I want to know. I'm going to take the Crop Rotation just in case. I kind of want that Sprawl. That's a Tarmogoyf? Yeah, but Tarmogoyf is not on the same level. Even though Pyrogoyf works well with Tarmogoyf, it's just like not... It's not worth it. You thought there was an Ice Till pack one earlier? Somebody on YouTube says that there was a Ren and 6 in the Strip Mine pack. Looks like no Fast Bond combo for us. That is a bummer and a half. The guy's Cradle means that the crop rotations may be still playable, though. But, like, I don't want to play Zuran Orb without recursion. I probably don't want to play Fast Bond either. Huge bummer. Flame Slash wield somehow. QB's good, but, like, we have no removal, so... Mark Chalice says that Red and 6 was pack 1, pick 1. Strip Mine was pack 1, pick 2. Well, Mark has a photographic memory, so I trust Mark. Plus, he doesn't have the YouTube stink on him. No offense, YouTubers. I grew up in a small town, Washburn, Wisconsin. We had a town of like 2,000 people. And we were nearby a town that had like 10,000 people called Ashland. And you'd go there and like shop and buy things and go to like the one Magic store when it was actually open, which it wasn't always. Went in and out of business, right? Anyway, when you go over to Ashland and like interact with other kids your own age and stuff, you'd be like chatting and socializing and whatnot. And if at some point you mentioned that you were from Washburn, they'd be like, I fucking knew it. You have the Washburn stink. Like, what? Yep, everybody from Washburn's got that same, you know. No, tell me, what are you talking about? Oh, the YouTuber says YouTube lets me rewind. Pick 2 was the Strip Mine. And Ren, pick 1 was the Mana Vault. Oh, shit! Fair enough. We got those YouTube superpowers coming through. I'm sorry, Mark. You can't rewind. I wanted to be on your side here. We can rewind on Twitch now, too. We're just lazy. Mark said exactly that. No, Mark said, well, I don't know. Maybe that's what Mark said. It's been too long. I don't remember. Look, I'm not going to remember every detail of every conversation. Man, this Uro looks really bad, huh? There's like 4 blue sources in here. We got a Hedge Maze and a Trop. Some Crucible effects would really have fucking made this deck a lot better, wouldn't they? There's a Mox Diamond and like a Deathrite Shaman and Lotus Petal that are being counted towards the Uro. Oh, Tamiyo is really nice for filling up the graveyard for Uro. Pretty dog shit with the rest of the deck, but there's that. We had 5 white sources, Guide of Souls and Mother of Urns. That doesn't make any sense. All right, hold on. Sure. Bad deck.jpg. How dare you? How dare you? Why don't you drink as much rum as I have and tell me that? You haven't, it looks worse? Oh, no. Oh, no. Can I put the YouTube chat on Twitch? I want to. Ekaras. The issue is I haven't figured out how. So I started using Stream Elements for my overlays, and they've worked pretty well. And I'm using like the Stream Elements fucking OBS to stream with. But when I've tried to figure out how to put up YouTube chat, even though Stream Elements is the reason that I'm able to like stream on OBS and or on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, when actually using their fucking technology, I found it just about impossible to figure out how to actually like create widgets just for YouTube, which is what I need to do. They've got a very intuitive fucking walkthrough on how to make a combined chat, which Twitch doesn't allow. It goes against Twitch TOS. So I'm like, oh, thanks, Stream Elements. And it's been like actual hell trying to figure out. If I play the Ouroboride, it grows things before attacking. But if Lilia finds something awesome, I wanted to be able to play that. That's why I didn't play it pre-combat. Could burn me, we'll see. But my goal is to have YouTube chat on as well as Twitch chat. And they would just be separated. Twitch would never find out. I mean, that's probably true. But I don't want to risk it, like, in the middle of my 365. Gotta keep them separated, exactly. That's Twitch's policy. They were like, everyone must know how special we are. Like, alright, whatever. Oh, the Deathrite should have served, huh? There's nothing for a Exile here. Separate but equal? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm playing kind of sloppy today. On the other hand, they played a sorcery, which I can now exile. Huh? Huh? All according to plan. They seem kind of white-based, but they already have a talisman. I guess I'm hitting this. Verge. Maybe I should do the forest there. Ploink. That's exactly what it is, Tartan Scarf. Twitch doesn't want to be liable for things said on YouTube chat. Like when also part of Twitch terms of service is that like if people are saying slurs or whatever the fuck in your chat, you're responsible. Because Twitch is responsible. And then it gets like weirder if the Twitch chat is mixed with YouTube chat or whatever. I don't know. I don't know all the legality of it, but I can understand why there would be a difference. You know, it'd be a good draw here. That fucking comet card. Y'all ever draw a comet and just murder your opponent when they're at 6 life? Yeah, me neither. You cannot mix them if the source is clear on each message, no. But I know there's some like fairly large So I know there's some fairly large streamers that have done it and gotten busted, and there's others that have done it and like not gotten busted too. So like, it's kind of whatever. Oh, because I'm playing blue mana, they're playing the Wandering Emperor on my upkeep, just in case I would draw a counter spell. They want to make sure the Wandering Emperor resolves, which fair enough. What's this fucking mana ball getting tapped for? Ooh, I'll play you. I'll play the shit out of you. Oh shit! What up? Uchiha 37 with a 94-month streak. 94 months of good vibes, say less. Will do, Uchiha. Glad you're still enjoying the stream. A Torsten. I'll play the shit out of that card. What's this mana ball doing? Casting a Torsten? Yep, that's exactly what it's doing. Let's fucking run this out. Hell yeah. Oh, is this Pyrocwave just fucking lethal? No, not quite. I guess I'll play this. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Glass House, Light, thanks for the sub. Hell yeah. 20 months. Is this deck perfect? It's pretty close to perfect. We do have a regrowth in the bin for the Deathrite. And then Pyrogoyf is lethal. OBS is C++. It's not really an OBS issue. It's a Stream Elements issue. Their fucking user interface is complicated as shit. If you want to do anything besides, like, I don't know, suck on a coconut. They designed their whole everything for, like, the base level user, which means if you want to do anything that's, like, remotely complicated, you almost have to just, like, email technical support. Which, you know, maybe I just need to do. Not the end of the world. We could bring the Uro back this turn. Oh, actually, I should have. Huh? Because then the Lotus Petal could activate Deathrite. Shit. And then you just untap and activate Deathrite again. At the time, I didn't have a black source, but I should have reevaluated after I surveilled and saw the Lotus Petal on top. I just didn't think about it. Yeah, plenty of cards in the bin. Playing around Days. It doesn't really play around Days because there's Deathrite here anyway. They definitely need to answer this Deathrite, though. And they have 4 cards, and if none of them answer the Deathrite, I do get to win. We'll see. Pretty glad I didn't bring back the Uro now, because they could have fractured it and gained life to get out of the Deathrite range. It would have died, but they could answer a Mox Diamond. If they just answer Mox Diamond there, I'd draw the Lotus Petal and kill them. So that would have worked well for me. We just bought him Comet, which makes me want to crack this Mesa, shuffle it back in. Only 11 cards here. Only 3 lands total. There's Oko and Comet, Showdown to find him, maybe. A little bit worried about Deathrite Shaman gaining life. I probably should have exiled that Pyrogoyf, to limit that. We're a mana short of Golos being able to play plus activate. But maybe the Uro can find me a little something. I'm always in the mood for this track. Your idiot cat doesn't understand daylight savings time. They should have a program for that. Teaching cats daylight savings time. Nah, dog. We're not paying Mana Vault. Is there a way to make Rope more player friendly? So I've played in games that just like have a gentle little clock show up and give you the timer when you're low on time. And there isn't some like fucking animation that distracts you, the screen doesn't shake or whatever. It's just like this like quiet little like, hey, reminder. Doesn't how much time you get. Gonna do this, I guess. Seeing the actual time left would be so much nicer. I think so. Safekeeper's huge here. Yeah, right? How is Tinker in this cube without Blightsteel? Well, so Blightsteel is not the ideal... It's not the premium Tinker target anyway. It's Portal. Or maybe Citadel with top. I still would have included Blightsteel. It's like classic and... There's no real reason not to. Still good with like Lightning Greaves and stuff. Still feels like... I mean, it kind of feels like you get away with something when you actually kill somebody with it. You have Jewel in there. Jewel only if you've got the cat. Is that a good Tinker target in my opinion? Top is not in the cube. Yeah, I guess that makes Citadel a lot worse, but Citadel's in. You've Tinkered for Kappa on turn 2. Big same, yeah, I've done that a lot. There's Tendrils and Brain Freeze, yeah. You had an opponent with Soul Ring, Lotus, 2 Mox, and Time Walk? That's fucked up. They like fizzle their ability too, so they don't gain life. Impossible to have that much power. The most I've had is like, I think like 5 Mox in. Yeah, they gotta serve here. Otherwise, the Oko cashes in, and I just like trade a Mana Vault for the fucking for the Sage. You think Ugin was supposed to get Oko? Yeah, probably. I will decline to pay. Oh man. The one card I want to play over a Golos activation. Oh, I can do both, right? Instead of activating Golos, I'm turning Mox Diamond into a 3/3 to fucking get in here. Why activate Golos? I'll just be a 3/3. Good stuff. This deck's got the fucking rum vibes. I'm feeling it. Ugh. Ugh. The opponent's on the play? I'll keep it. I don't love it. I'll keep it. You're not a stream pervert. You're a normal guy. Hey, to the normal guys. Every Twitch stream needs at least one for our cover. You put a Devoid card under a Chrome Mox? Oh, no. Yeah, Chrome Mox was made before Devoid was a mechanic. They thought they had their bases covered. They're like, no Moxin. You're not a normal guy, you're a stream pervert? Hey to the stream perverts! Talismans. Safekeepers. I think they're going to flash in a 2/2 here. That's what I think. No, they're just activating Kellen. Sure. Albuquerque. Yeah, all right. You got me. I'm not second to land on turn 2. I'll take the 2 damage. Oh no, a Helix you can't cast. The Catmobile. Wow, rude. Rude as shit. You're sicking in bed? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, pump it, coward. And he wept, for there were no more kitty tokens to copy. Opponent's at 5. How'd they get at 5 already? That's not very many lives. Kytheon? Yeah. I have a Savannah Lions. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Good play. Turn 6 Savannah Lions. It's got an activated ability. Do you have another white source? Oh, you don't. Oh, okay. Some old artist proofs that I think somebody else would value more than me. Help me pay for housing renovations and that kind of shit. I want to keep the Golos, but I'm going to bin it. Bye, Deathrite. Sorry, Taiga. Does Showdown trigger Lelia 4 times? No. A 2-mana 1/1? I guess I was supposed to play that other land, huh? Meh. This Showdown kind of looks like a goddamn nightmare, huh? Lot to deal with. I win! Y'all ever win before? My god, what a good feeling. They should make a game where you only win every time. Why has no one thought of this? Rum deck unstoppable. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that. What was our 7-2 deck from earlier? That was a Grixis Shieldred based deck that had 3 different draw 7s and a Demonic Tutor to find the Shieldred when we needed it. I think he was also playing Golos, actually. Real interesting one. Built myself a Boros killer. Yeah, so long as my Boros opponents flood to bejeebus, we do indeed have ourselves a Boros killer. I got the Boros Surveillant too, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna cycle the Sacred Foundry for that. Well, okay. Oh, Blork. What you got? Nothing? No, I've been got! I'm such a fool! You're gonna strip mine my strip mine? How dare ye? How dare ye! Drawn 2 cards over there. Ooh. Oh, I hope I get to untap with this fucking Pyrowife and draw a land. Oh, I want that thing so badly. I want it more than you know. A fetch land? Ooh, yeah. Come on, deck. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, let's go, let's go. Step 1, we shall bestow the Springheart Nantuko onto the Pyrogoyf. Yes! Then we shall play the fetch. It wants to autopay tapping both my green sources. We're just going to tap one of those. I hope you forgive me, Arena. I hope you forgive me here for only tapping one of those. And then we're going to fetch an anything. We're going to pay that. We're going to get 3 Pyrogoyf triggers. Not 1, not 2, but 3 Pyrogoyf triggers. Yes! Yes! Oh, my God. That was a tasty win. Our opponent was at like 20 or something, and then just like, yeah, you're dead. You're dead. I have 2 cards. One of them's this fucking stupid clone thing. The other one's a fetch land. You're dead. Somewhere out there, there's a Flame Tongue Kavu contemplating. It's like, why do I exist? You tuned in at the perfect time? The absolute perfect time, yeah. I think we can turn to this Oko. I think we well, maybe we shouldn't. No, let's fucking, Let's go ahead and strip mine them. I did not click on strip mine. Shit. Okay, whatever. I guess we're Okoing instead. I meant to strip mine them and run out the Talisman was my plan. I think that's better than this, but whatever. This is the second best line. Yeah, strip mine would have been so much fucking better. They wouldn't have had any lands. They would have had no lands. We would have had multiple lands. Yeah, I'll leave it on Tom. That's fine. Oh, I guess they 2 for 1 themselves. At least they did a pitch cast. Now they're holding up. Counter or whatever. Okie dokie. I shall make a food. I remember being in a car ride. What was it? I think we were coming back from Gen Con or something. Coming back from some event. I remember being in a car ride, and I'd only read Oko once. I read it, and I was like, all of these abilities work with each other. And it starts with, like, a stupid loyalty. This card's gonna fucking, like, dominate Standard. That was my immediate impression. I was like, this card is, like, clearly very pushed. It's gonna fucking fuck up Standard. And it was in the car with Sam Black, and he's like, what do you think of Oko? And I tell him that, and he's like, what do you think about it in Modern and Legacy? And I was like, oh, shit. I guess I didn't even, like, think about those at all. And he's like, it's gonna get banned. It's the most busted shit ever. I was like, all right, no that makes sense. All the comments I'd seen online were like, is this even good? I'm just like, I'm pretty sure this is nuts. And Sam Black's like, you're wrong. It's way more nuts than that. You're wrong in how right you are. Akaros just threw in a $5 tip. Appreciate you, Akaros. Saying that play deserves a tip. I'm sure that's referring to the Pyroglyph cloning. Hell yeah. Sweet moment, huh? Hopefully that'll happen again sometime. That was a lot of Pyroglyphing. It lost a field? Sort of. I remember Kenji, like, literally played field alongside it. Field and Oko. It wasn't a Pro Tour, but it was like a Pro Tour-esque. It was like a arena invitational that I went to. The meta, I think the 2 most played decks were like blue-green, Oko, and Field. They both did fine. I think Javier ended up winning the whole thing with red-green. I was playing red-green splash black. And me and Javier had the same record on day 1, but my breakers were worse, and like it was a tournament where your breakers mattered in terms of the cut to day 2. I was very salty. Not very salty. I was a little salty. I remember beating Kai Bud on the last round of the day. And then looking at the fucking results and being like, oh, well, I didn't make the day 2 cut, I guess. Basically, I was playing like regular red-green, but I also had the 3-mana 7/6 dinosaur because I thought it was fun to put Embercleave on. Just the sickest shit. And Kai was on the blue-green Oko deck, the blue-green energy Oko thing, food thing, whatever it was. Well, good-ass time warp right there. I made day 2 in your heart. Hey, thanks, subscribe, Students Monster. Beating Kai Bud in a pro tournament is a rare feat, right? He was like a super, what's the word? He was a really good sport, too. Okay, so they've got Breach, LED, and Brain Freeze. I don't have an Eldrazi that shuffles, do I? I don't think I do. I think I'm fucked. I kind of don't trust my rum brain as to whether or not I have an Eldrazi in here. I don't think I do. You beat Randy Bueller at a Tempest pre-release with Cursed Scroll. Are you older than time itself, Triflin? Are you communicating to us with a punch card computer? Tempest pre-release? That's super cool, though. It was at a mall? Amazing. Amazing. What's a mall? No, hold on, Nucleotide. Hold on. Hold on. A Twitch extension for cave etchings. Hey, they just milled us into our Uro, playing right into our hands here. How many cards do I have left? 7? That's enough. That's enough. I don't need to see more. You collected a lot of aluminum cans for Tempest boosters. This is not a keepable hand. This is some trash right here. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Zal81, thanks for the sub. Cheers? Yeah, fucking cheers. Malls were big when Netflix came in the mail. I remember when, like, didn't kids used to, like, go hang out at the mall? I never did. I didn't have, like, friends that were like, we should go hang out at the mall or whatever. Nor did I have a mall to go hang out at. I grew up in a town of, like, 2,000 people. But I remember it was, like, a thing in, like, pop culture. There's that movie Mallrats. I watched that movie. You think malls were a rich kid thing? Really? In pop culture, it always seemed like it was just like kids with no money hanging around and like loitering. It was just like a place to loiter. Your mall just got a Toys R Us. Those don't exist anymore. You can't fool me. Sure. You just hung with the other kids at the Games Workshop store. Games Workshop had its own store? Ah, fucking dicks. Dick ass. Fucking dick in my ass. Miscalc. Games Workshop still has its own stores. Wild. I don't think I've ever even seen one of those. Ooh, it's that Thunder Rumble song. Fucking miscalc me when I tap out, and then I've got 2 mana open, and now you mana like me? This is some horse shit. You got real drunk at a mall in Milwaukee when you visited last year? Was it the Mall of America? Was that our mall that you're talking about? You got drunk at our mall? I don't know what I'm Tamiyoing for. Strip Mine? Just fucking name Strip Mine. Oh, let's name Comet. There's a Comet in here. Fuck! Should name Pyrogwave. What was I thinking? What was I fucking thinking? God, stupid. I always thought it'd be kind of fun to get those like breakaway bottles that they use for like special effects in movies that just like shatter when you hit them. Sure. And then just like get like really mad and like break them on my face when I'm streaming. The issue is they're like $40 a pop or something. they're kind of expensive. Oh, that's just gonna exile my Uro. Man, Restless Cottage actually. The one time Restless Cottage does anything in this whole fucking... Oh, they're hitting my Tamiyo. That's an odd choice. I should have kept that Safekeeper. Ooh, sub comment. But yeah, no commitment to the bid at all. All right, Comet, I'm gonna need you to do something. 6, 2. All right, well, okay, but only because that's also very good here. Now you're playing Mana Crypt. Turn 1.5 billion. Oh, I see. That's a good reason. So if you're gonna play it a fucking Time Spiral, you should probably not let Auto Tapper work because Auto Tapper tapped 3 lands for them there. You want to tap all 6 lands. They could have generated 3 mana there. Gotta tap your mana, yeah. You once beat Alan Comer at an FNM? Nice. This hand's actually insane. Can we play these cards, please? They killed my Comet. They are. Yeah, god damn it. God fucking damn it. God shit ass fuck damn it. Do it too much. Wait. I don't play this too. Whatever. Your turn. Oh shit, I should have Pyrogryphed them. I completely forgot about the Mana Crypt. You just bought Amazon stock. Does that make you my boss? I don't think boss is the correct nomenclature. But I do think I have to refer to you as my lord. Excellent stock purchase, my lord. You're gonna hold me to that for eternity? Well, the rule is I only have to call you my lord as long as I remember. So. They just unbury your rights to fucking bird? Goddamn 1/1? That was your play? Reanimate my bird? Alright, enough of this shit. It's only 3 damage. Oh, we have death right here. We don't have a black source. It doesn't matter, they're dead. They thought they were dead. They were dead enough. That's some good value. That's some good 2-for-1 value. I will use my 2-for-1 to rebuy my 2-for-1. That's a fucking popper-ass play right there. I think we just got ourselves a turn 2 Comet. That's what I think. I didn't want to count my blessings, you know. I didn't want to count my fucking chickens here. I have successfully rebought my Hedge Maze. My wife really wants to get a dog. Does anyone know what kind of dog Comet is? That'd be some good juju right there. What kind of dog is Comet Stellar Pup MTG? Comet is a non-humanoid dog planeswalker. Oh, thank you. His exact breed is not specified. His card's design was inspired by the Soviet space dog Laika. And he's described as a good boy with instinctual motivations, like eating and chasing squirrels. Just adopt a planeswalker. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Oh shit, we already drew our comment. What else is in here? Is there a Chariot? There's probably a Chariot. I wanted to uptick before using the Comet's ability in case we rolled another fucking 3. You're dead. So this is about to become a 2-2. I guess we leave the Magda back, just in case he gets a chance to block. You beat a guy named Carl in an RCQ? Hey, welcome done, Michael Link. That's fucking impressive, too. No, I've been chain lightninged! We're losing our comment. We're losing our comment over this. Fuck! How will I ever get this comment back? If only I had a card in play that could just rebuy something for free. Oh, I've got one of those. Okay, well. I guess I'll give it the old down tick there, as it were. Can I get a 6? I cannot. Alright. Well, the squirrels are going to stay back. Pet cemetery up here. So, I think they should have crewed the Smuggler's Copter. That seems like a much fucking better line than just serving with their 2-2. I will attack my 2-2 into your 2 1-1s. Oh, dear. Alright, step 1. See what Comet do. Can I get a 6? I cannot. 1, I get more squirrels. Well, squirrels are okay. I'm gonna rebuy that fucking Ouroboride. That card seems okay with all these squirrels, right? You haven't seen a single person using Comet to get anything other than a 1 or 2? Really? I've rolled so many 6s off this fucking Comet. It's been kind of impressive, actually. I had a game where I rolled 3 in a row. 666, the mark of the beast! God, Comet has so much fucking loyalty. They can clear it, but only... Oh, but the 2-1s aren't serving. Domed someone from 18 the other day? I did, yeah. They didn't want to take 9? They want to take 9 there? Hard cube. They released a cube version that has Time Vault in it, and they put Comet in that version. So they thought Comet was a little too fucked up for the regular cube. And the arena people are like, hold my beer. We'll put fucking Ren and 6 Strip Mine into Brawl. We don't give a fuck. Play experience. Yeah, okay. Just the decision to play Strip Mine before Wasteland is so fucked. It's so cursed. Do you guys think it's worth doing this arena cube with very little knowledge and prep, and it'll still be fun? If you force Boros, you'll probably have a good time. Just take red and white cards. Be all right. If you try doing something else, you're probably in for a rough time. But, I mean, if you've got a lot of money, it depends on your wallet, right? Vintage Cube is sweet. It's just, like, very swingy and not balanced. But you get to draft a fucking Black Lotus. Like, how sick is that, right? How fucking sick is that? Speak of the devil. Speak of the fucking flower here. They need a Mana Vault and a Black Lotus. What are they casting? Oh, fair enough. Bye, Magda. My Flame Slash doesn't do dick ass against that Hellkite. I can kill the Bill, though. Well, then maybe I'll find a blue source to Oko the Hellkite. I think I might be fucked, folks. We'll see. Stop! Stop playing things! I'm just dead, right? Gain 3, go up to 7, take 7. Yeah. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Captain Rats. Happy Powers Cube stream day to you as well. Cheers. There's a lot on the line here, is what I'm saying. Oh shit, we're facing Canadian Bacons. No green mana in the opener. I do like the Flame Slash, but there's no green mana here. We got them all. Okay, okay. Chat's rooting for Rosewater. Get that fish. Get that fish. Kind of regret not playing the Hedge Maze here now. Now that I just had a fucking instant speed burn spell. You're so invested now. Yeah, there's a lot on the line. A lot on the goddamn line. And my opponent's got a good deck. And I'm fetching myself down to 2 mana. A little worried about this Saga popping off now. Land drop miss? No third land? Huh? I fucking should have known. So you could play a third land untapped here, but you wouldn't have the Oko mana. You gotta play the Hedge Maze. Pyrograph's a fucking 4/5. Maybe that'll be pretty good, huh? They make 2 tokens, get another artifact. They're all 3/3s. We Pyroglaive one of them. Could be okay. Pyroglaive 1, untap, play Golos. I see that being okay. They're equipping, getting in. That's a lot of damage, huh? 7 goddamn damage. That's too much damage. This Urza Saga card should be illegal. Why Saga not with the lands? I always have that question. This is over off to the side and huge. Block, I block. Oh, they're getting in, huh? Getting in that 3 damage. I might have to Uro here. Maybe I can't Golos. Fetching that Sacred Foundry might fuck me. Instead of Taiga. Taiga I could rebuy this Uro. Some bolt from my Goif, I guess. Fuck. It's alright. We're gonna draw. So this Magda is fucking me here because I can't play the Talisman and rebuy the Uro. It'll come into play tapped. Magda's got a stupid high win rate. I guess now we know why. There's a Flame Slash there, though. We can, like, play this. Yeah, you got it. And then we, like, down tick for Flame Slash and use that on the Fury? I guess? I guess that's the line. To live a turn. One more turn of sweet, sweet life. Y'all ever see the movie Balto? The scene where the dog is, like, under the ice and it finds a little, like, crack in the ice to, like, breathe air. You know, because dogs do that when they're trapped on the ice. That's how I feel right now. Ah, the Chandra's finishing me off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Triflin, thanks for gifting a sub to Marvelith. Congrats, Marvelith. Six and 3? Could have been worse. Not bad for a rum deck, huh? We did start out 6 and 1, so there was like some hope that we could do better, but this is still pretty good.